everybody. Welcome to All Nighter. I'm your host, Elliot Linton.
Hi. Hi, David.
I want to thank you all so much for coming. And for those of you new to the show or new to my face, I want to take a second and explain what we're doing here. This is our third year doing the show, and our first year doing it without our charter members, David Drew, Adam Mastriani, and Amy Solomon, whom we are forever in debt to. And we are a campus late-night talk show, I guess. The deal is we think that people at Princeton are so amazing and talented, and there's too many of them who we never get the chance to really get to know. So we want to bring them out, throw them on our couch, show them off, share some stories, and make jokes about it all. But I can't do that all alone, so I'm going to bring out my dear friend and co-host, Mr. Jake Robertson. Jake, what are you wearing?
My mom always told me, dress for the job you want to have.
Yeah, what is that?
Well, Roman tax collector, of course.
Jake, quit fooling around. We got a show to do.
Okay.
And it's an amazing show tonight. Our run-up guest is President Emerita and rock star scientist Shirley Tillman. Her legacy to be as a great patron of the arts, a promoter of socioeconomic diversity on campus, or as fraternity enemy #1. Our student guests are Mike Pinsky and Vaidi Murti. Founded Frenzy, which is a website all about making new friends and sometimes kissing them. And finally, our talent guest is the amazing student band Uma. Featuring Pam Soffer, Arjun Dubey, and Logan Roth, none of whom is named Uma.
Uma Thurman dropped the band?
Yeah, creative differences. So the biggest news on campus undoubtedly this week is that Princeton, following a unanimous vote by the faculty, is abolishing grade deflation. Students are pretty excited for the more difficult departments like econ, math, and physics, where they think they'll have a better chance of getting an A. But what I think students are overlooking is that statistically, Slavic languages and literatures is going to start giving out 110% A's. Meaning, you can get an A just from thinking about taking one of them.
Oh, I got one. Oh, I got another one.
Grade deflation is an issue that has been on Eisgruber's mind throughout his entire presidency. Just 2 weeks ago, in an interview in The Prince, he joked that, well, it was serious, but he joked that even when he travels as far away as Seoul, South Korea, the first question he gets is still about grade deflation, which has been really tough for him in recent months because he just wants to talk about his solo album.
Elliot, doesn't it strike you as suspicious that grade deflation was repealed a week after St. Anthony Hall accepted new members?
Why?
I think the administration delayed the repeal so that they could limit the number of A's. Yeah.
You've really done it.
Thanks. I appreciate the hiss.
In other on-campus news, Lakeside Housing Development is a graduate student housing project that was supposed to be done months ago. It's been facing a lot of delays, leading to outrage from graduate students who expected to have housing by now. Of course. The university maintains that they're really preparing their grad students for a lifetime of homelessness.
I met the coolest grad student the other day under a bridge.
It's a big week for same-sex marriage in the United States. I don't know if you all have heard the story. Five states passed laws legalizing same-sex marriage, which were immediately taken to court for being unconstitutional. But on Monday, when they came before the Supreme Court, in a very surprising decision, the Supreme Court threw them all out, refused to see them, and by default, same-sex marriage was legal in those 5 states. Which is like amazing, like I'm very proud of the Supreme Court for extending equality, but do they have to do it in the laziest way possible?
Yeah, sure, let them get married. I don't care. I just want to go home and make love to Mrs. Chief Justice Roberts.
So apparently it's OCD Awareness Week this week.
Wait. Can you say that 3 more times?
OCD Awareness Week, OCD Awareness Week, OCD Awareness Week.
Thank you.
Yeah. Philadelphia has... That was it for that one. Philadelphia has decriminalized marijuana this week, becoming the largest city in the United States to do do so. And apparently their city nickname is now the City of Brotherly Love. Wait, Brotherly Love? Am I saying that right? Brotherly Love. Are those even words?
I never heard of it.
In the last month, there have been 2 major breaches of security regarding President Obama. And one which allowed a man wielding a knife to actually enter the White House before getting stopped by the Secret Service. When Reach for Comment, the Secret Service said, "Yeah, we're so sorry, we've been distracted." Do you know Gilmore Girls is on Netflix now?
And they wouldn't even let me into Denny's with my crossbow.
Yeah, weird of them.
Yeah.
This past weekend was the first time in over 50 years in the United States that no block of Saturday morning cartoons aired on network television. Yeah, 90s kids everywhere tweeted "aww" on their smartphones and computers that had led to the cartoon's demise.
Like, wow, Scoob, we're fading into oblivion.
And finally, police have reported that in Phoenix, a beloved pet cow died recently after being pelted with softballs from a local middle school. But in happier news, there's really tender beef in Phoenix right now.
That heifer had it coming. She was making googly eyes at half the softball team.
What?
It's a complex relationship I have with the bovine.